Hey y'all, I would have never thought I had to make this kind of post on my TikTok, but my family desperately needs your help. This is my little cousin, Javion Magee. He's from Chicago, Illinois. He was 21 years old and would have been 22 in a few weeks. He was found hanging from a tree in Henderson, North Carolina yesterday. He drove trucks, so that was his reason for even being out there. The police officers are trying to say that he went to Walmart and purchased the rope and hung himself. We obviously don't believe that, and we are just asking for your help to push his story out there. This isn't covered on any local platforms. No news stations, radio, none of that. So we're trying to push it out there. We really need your help. The police officers in the coroner's office are giving us a hard time, not allowing his mom to identify the body. At one point, they told her she can't identify the body due to COVID. And then the next day, today, they told her the father has to give her permission for that, which he said that he would. She asked if they could send her pictures at least. They told her yes, and then turned around and told her, oh, I don't think that you want to see your son like that. Come on. Like, this is just very devastating for my family, and we really need to push this story out there. So if y'all could please repost this video, keep saying his name, Javion Magee, hashtag justice for Javion, and we are gonna fight for him, and we are standing behind my cousin 100%, and they not getting away with this. So please share this video. Thank you.
The Vance County Sheriff's Office released surveillance footage today in their investigation of Javion Magee's death.
The Vance County Sheriff's Office released this video Monday afternoon inside a Henderson Walmart the night before Magee's body was found. It appears to show Javion Magee. He's the Chicago area delivery truck driver that was found dead near a tree with a rope around his neck in Vance County. The images show the 21-year-old walking towards the self-checkout line with the blue rope in his hand. Magee approaches the counter, pays for his purchase, and then walks out the door with the rope.
This is part of trucking equipment used for loads. The family still suspects foul play. The family also stated that they still want transparency, they want accountability, and they want justice.
That's rough, right? The story of Javion Magee is a rough story. It's a hard pill to swallow. Many people feel that it is foul play, including, more importantly, his family. Rightfully so. They were not allowed to get a picture of his body, not allowed to see the body, felt like there was no transparency. They're 1,000 miles away. They're in Chicago. This happened in North Carolina. And we know that there are places that you could go down south where things like this historically have happened to Black people. And I just want to step back a little bit, because many people on the outside that are non-Black that are saying, well, first, let me just say that they released a video, him buying rope in Walmart. That doesn't necessarily mean that he committed suicide, though. But many people are saying, well, he bought the rope, just accept it. Just accept that he took his own life. No, we can't accept that he took his own life. And I'm not saying that someone took his life, and I'm not saying that he took his own life. Hear me out. This is what I want to say to non-Black people, to the naysayers, and to the people that's saying, well, why you can't just believe what you see. The thing is, the trauma that was inflicted on Black people for a long time ago still exists in Black people, whether you want to believe it or not. This is why Black people have the reaction that they have to cases like this. This is why we feel it is foul play. There's been, in recent years, many Black men that have been found hanging from trees, and it has been ruled a suicide or no signs of foul play. Historically, whole white communities, the whole family would round up Black men or get an accused Black man for he did something, bumped into a white woman or something, and lynch him from a tree. And it was common, it was legal, it was a time where nobody ever saw prosecution. Even if they were brought up on charges, they never was prosecuted. They was always acquitted out of fear and rage of the mob. So the lynch mob would always prevail. There's a such thing as sundown towns. I recently seen a video with a brother that was making deliveries. He was making deliveries. He was going to a place, and the ship clerk was surprised that he was even there and hurried up to try to unload him to get him out of town, looking out for him in his safety because he wasn't supposed to be there. Truck drivers don't have no power over where the company sends them. They don't have no say over that, right? But getting back to the point that I'm making, this was something that was common. It is ingrained in the psyche of Black folks. It was a terroristic, criminal, horrible experience, traumatizing experience of being lynched, of the possibility of your life being taken by a group of white folks that will hang you from a tree until your last breath. When things like this happen, you have to understand where Black folks are coming from. You have to have a level of empathy, a level of consciousness coming from the history and the legacy that we come from in America and in the world. I'm sure there's a long history of incidents like this happening where you'll never get the answer, the real truth, ever. You'll never know. And let me just show you one more thing. Hold on one second. Now, this is a book called Without Sanctuary. Okay, let me see if it'll focus. Without Sanctuary. Without Sanctuary, Lynching Photography in America. I'm not going to open the book because I don't want to get flagged. I get flagged for so many videos. It's a shame. It's a shame how much I get flagged. And the point is that you can go online right now, just type in lynching, Black people being lynched. Type it in your Google machine, and the pictures are there of our forefathers and foremothers being lynched. So once again, when Black people express how they feel about situations like this, and they don't believe the actual story, remember the history and the trauma that has been passed down and that was inflicted on them. Let me know what you think about this video. Give me your thoughts and your opinions. And with that, this is Black Authentic Truth.